A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Nerf Secrets Reveal Distance Gauge Part 2. And more importantly, here we are at a point where I could safely talk a little bit about a blaster that seems to be a bit debatable in terms of what it is entirely. The Zombie Strike Silent Strike, an attempt to create a blowgun based blaster for the Zombie Strike line. Although an elite version was also made, but it's a little bit rarer than this exact version. What I will say about this one though, is I feel like that Nerf's attempt to try and create everything that could possibly ever be imagined when it comes to firearms as a whole is just a bit weird. To create a blowgun, an ancient Native American weapon that has been used alongside a bunch of other well-known old school weapons, especially between centuries 15 and 19. This exact case is certainly one of the strangest that you could ever put together. It also happens to be rather unsafe, because in order to fire it, you have to blow on it. Specifically this piece right here, which is a little too big for what I could potentially take seriously. It holds one dart, obviously, and there's no air restrictor on the inside, as you can see right here. So I feel like that it's going to be a bit easy for me to take care of. But as you might notice over here, this blaster is about to be put to the test in a usage of a 100-foot long meter. So by any means, can this blaster actually be good in terms of distance and accuracy? Let's just find out. And I feel like that will pretty much do it for right now. Man, it's kind of hard enough to try and get this thing to function correctly, especially when trying to line it up in a way where it would work the best. In any case though, here we have a good majority of the darts simply lined up at a minimum of 25 feet. And then we go slightly further and have ourselves a middle mark of 30. Then we go up even further, and well, 35 feet. The way I see it though, we have ourselves one that actually went even further than all those. 48 feet. So this was just one of those times where I actually had to make an extra long puff in order to ensure that I would actually get this thing to fire in the most optimal and the best possible result that I could potentially find. Even then though, it didn't necessarily seem to do any good by any means. With blasters that have exceeded 100 feet that you've seen on the series, it's fair to say this is just one of those cases where it's good enough to be left well enough alone. So now I got this bunch of darts in my left hand. But unfortunately, this is just the truth about the Silent Strike simply being shown in the clearest possible light that I could ever bring it to. The bottom line is that it's bad. It's bad enough to be an unsanitary blaster with a somewhat quirky design that just so happened to be inspired by the real-life blowgun which had been used by Native American tribes. And I really do feel that Nerf's way of trying to create gimmicky blasters that really do try to be better than performance, it only goes so far. And in this case, it's gratefully relevant. Great to be relevant. And that's not necessarily a coincidence either. I don't really know how else I could put this together in words. So you can rewatch this video from the very beginning just to simply get a good taste of what this blaster here just has to offer. Because it is not good by any means. So if you want to see more, go down on my channel to make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.